What's going on? So I'm Alpaciino. We're bringing you a live comm today. I'm newly appointed Atrax manager. With me, I have Atrax SiNZ leader. You all know. Say hello, SiNZ.
Yo, how you doing? One of the leaders of Atrax Asylum.
And also we have a special guest, CIairvoyant D. I'm not going to do anything, but I want you to tell me, Claire, about yourself and what you're doing and who you are and what you're all about.
Alright, so thanks for having me, guys.
Not a problem.
It's an honor to have me on here because you know I'm amazing and everything.
Hey!
Yo!
So for you guys who don't know me, I've been around the community for quite a while. I'd say like 4 years.
Yeah, it's about.
And me and Tommy actually met each other like 2 years later. The other 4 years that I've been playing.
Sort of in the middle of the hype and the growth of the beginning of time.
Yeah, we kind of just crossed paths and then became sweethearts and whatever.
I'm trying to get in on the action.
In a three-way.
So, are we doing this? We're gonna start next video real quick.
Yeah. So keep going, Evan. So while we just flit over here.
Alright. So basically, a lot of people knew me from a World War montage that I put out, and it was pretty big. It wasn't. It wasn't anything like 20,000 views or anything, but it was like for that time it was pretty big, and people were like calling me the next Grizz and all this other stuff, and it was a lot of fun making that video. I actually got to play with Grizz, and then he added me on at that time, and that's how I met him and stuff. And then after that, I just started releasing videos and whatever. And then just recently, I guess I stopped for a bit, and because I don't really know what to do now. So I'm coming to you guys for help. That's what I'm here for.
And we welcome you, Claire. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you're one of the founders of the community, and people have got to remember that from where this community began. Like we said before this commentary, we wanted people to remember what the game was about, and that it wasn't about it was just literally about playing the game, and we wanted to remember that. And you were one of the people alongside Grizz, alongside some of the big old school players who made this community, made these montages, made such an impact. Like here on screen now, we're watching Yitrix, which is we're watching Kinky, sorry, which is one of Atrax's members. But these sort of old school sort of way of playing. What found it? What do you think?
So with this video, I really do. I love this editing style. First of all, I've always been a big fan of I guess I could say like the aggressive type of editing styles or whatever. And I just I love how these feeds are just stacking up. This guy is a really good player, and it definitely, when I watch these kind of videos, I get an inspiration right away. Like, man, I want to go stack up like.
You just want to go straight on the box and start get in the feeds.
Yeah, really good player and really good editor. So I really enjoy this video a lot.
So we're gonna move on now to the next video, which is I think have you got the same one, Evan? We are on introducing Atrax Yitrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, Mike, you might want to say a few words, or Sin, should I say? Might want to say a few words about your partner in crime.
Yeah, my partner in crime, Yitrix here. He's a dangerous young lad with a sniper rifle. Yeah, he's a good kid. We've been working together now. We started off with Atrax United. We mustered up to like 1.3k reasonably well, but we were hacked. Unfortunately, as things, you hear that a lot nowadays. People getting things taken away. It's really easy to be hacked and lose everything you work hard for, and maybe put a few pennies into, and people just take it away because they don't want you to do well. But so we've got Yitrix on screen here, racking them up as usual. when we got hacked there, we were in a little bit of a stale point. We didn't know what we were going to do. I actually took a break. I had some other personal things that I needed to deal with. They all kind of stacked up themselves all in one go, and losing Atrax United kind of just put the cherry on for me at that time. Me and Yitrix had a chat. He wanted to carry on, so Atrax Asylum was born, and
they're doing really, really well. I mean, Atrax, we've been live 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, we've been up for 3 or 4 weeks now, and we seem to be going down quite well with everybody. We have a really nice sort of different feel, different player types that offer a little bit of everything.
And I think, like what we were saying earlier as well, it's got that old school kick to it. I mean, again, it's one of the main reasons we wanted to bring you on board, Claire, is because you've, like we said earlier, it's giving that old school feel to it. Where it began. You've got to remember where it started, and I think it's really important that we remember that, and we try and portray that to the industry.
Right, and I'm not even like trying to toot my own horn or say that I'm I was the big guy or I was this or that, but I am informing people or these young guys, as Mikey says, it's like you guys need to understand where all this came from. You guys need to understand like how this all got started, and how most of these players are even here today doing this kind of stuff, and where they get their inspirations from.
Yeah.
And I feel like I do have a little bit of that there to offer you guys, and I feel like that's something that is needed, like nowadays in the community, because like we were talking about before, the community is taking a little step, we'll say backwards,
Yes.
a little step backwards, and it's it's definitely changed a lot. So
I mean,
I feel like that's that old school mentality, maybe something that you guys need.
bringing the spark back, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got we know on the screen we've got Atrax Wrath, the introducing, edited by one of the leaders, Atrax Yitrix, and I believe you know Wrath, Claire.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Isn't he from the old school days?
Yeah, so Wrath is someone, he's gone by a lot of names, but he's always had Wrath in his name.
Yeah.
He's actually a really good player, and somebody that, has stuck around the community for a long time, and I feel like, that's a good addition to what you guys are trying to do here is, take the people who have been around for a long time and know the game well and know what, needs to be able to excel. I think that's a good pickup. You guys did a really good job grabbing him.
Definitely. I mean, these feeds that he's picking up right now are pretty insane. I mean,
Massive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and again, a big shout out to Yitrix as well, the other leader, with these edits. He's playing, he's editing. He's really putting his team forward.
He's getting work done.
Yeah,
He's
pushing it.
He's a busy young lad.
One thing I do love, like, to hear how he's using like thermal scope and all this other stuff. Like, people will always talk about thermal scope on Modern Warfare 2 was so newbie, it was so easy. Like, he doesn't care at all. Like, he's just playing the play, and he's like, I'm just gonna rip this team apart. And that's the kind of attitude that I have when I play.
Aggressive sort of play.
Man, I love that so much. I can watch those videos for like hours and hours. It's really entertaining.
So now we have a big moment coming up as well. We have him in the chat. We've got Atrax SiNZ, leader here, and he's got his introducing EP starting now. Again, it was edited by Atrax Lamson.
Yeah. And this guy's sick. Watch out for this guy. Seriously, this guy's amazing. I'm a big fan of his edits. I love this stuff.
I think about Lamson as well. He's really versatile. I mean, I've seen him edit to like your hardcore edits. I've seen him edit to his dubstep sort of slower and his slower sort of edits as well. He's really versatile in the way that he edits, and
he does all this with Sony Vegas. Like
kicking it old school again. We keep going
again.
back to the roots. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. They After Effects is the only way to go for those. Because they don't feel maybe Vegas does what they need it to do. This guy just proves everything wrong with that statement. He takes it and he owns it, and he makes me look like a good player.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No,
that's it.
So yeah, he's sick. This is good. I'm really happy with this intro app for myself here.
I think we've got one more introducing after this one, but you know, we're talking a lot about Atrax here, and you know where they're going and what they're doing, and I really love that edit just there. Again, Evan, you know, I think from Atrax, from us as well, we want to say thanks to you for coming to join us, talking about it, and you know, and just being that inspiration, because you know, you've got to understand that from a lot of players like us and these new upcoming players, you know, you've been a big inspiration to a lot of players, the way you play, like you said earlier, you're immortal. Your 5-in-1 headshot, I'm still jaw dropping
We were
over
just watching that last
we
night.
watched it so many times back and forth. That 5-in-1, that is absolutely insane. You know, Evan, give us, or Claire, give us a few final words before, you know, we clear this up, because like I say, this is like I say, we want to say thanks. I think
a big thank you to CIairvoyant for being here and taking time to do this with us, and maybe, you know, helping one another out here. But
and we do want to do more of these. Evan, myself, and Atrax, we're going to put the links to all of our channels and Atrax Asylum in the bottom of the video. Evan, finish us off.
Okay, so
Finish us off, big boy.
Yeah, go for it, Evan.
I want to say thank you. You know, this is actually really huge for me. I haven't really done anything in the community for a while, and I've been wanting to for such a long time, and so I want to thank you guys for just introducing me to you guys' team, and all the stuff that's going on right now that you guys are trying to do are just really amazing. So thank you so much for putting me on the show.
Yeah. I mean, we've got one last episode, which is the latest, introducing from Atrax Poison, or Atrax PZN. So we've got a few minutes. Like I said, we want to give you some time as well, Evan, to express yourself as well. But just before, Atrax Lamson is given another
just again, like, this is another
style of editing that he
another
does.
display of his versatility here. He's taken a completely different route with this edit. You see previously mine, and then coming over to this one, completely different song, completely different tempo, completely different drive to the whole episode here. I'd just like to make people, aware. Look at the versatility of this guy. I'm loving it every time.
As the team as a whole as well.
The whole team in general.
You guys have it all, because you already have me, dropping my jaw when I see 5-man kill feeds, and then like the editing is amazing, and then I'm the big headshot lover,
Yeah, we all know that one. We all know that one.
So
Where you what are you looking at doing, Evan? Where do you want to go from now? I know you were saying earlier that you want to go for a bit of League of Legends as well. Open the community up, make it more versatile, and in another way with more games. And what do you want to do now? What is your next step?
I'm just I'm trying to show the community that you don't have to just love one game, and you don't have to just love one player. That doesn't have to be the only guy that you have to watch or be inspired by. There's so many other players out there who don't even have that many views or that much love that that could really use a lot of those views and love. So you can head over to my channel. It's CIairvoyant D.
We'll put it in the description.
Yeah, definitely head over there and just check out a lot of my old videos, because you'll understand like where I'm coming from, and you'll understand that that's the kind of inspiration that I had, but from other people. Like, those are the videos that I got inspired by, or the kind of videos I got inspired by, those old school kind of like just in your face, aggressive, dazzle, dazzle using capture card type of videos. So
we all started somewhere.
Yeah, we all started somewhere. So I just want to I want guys to understand that the old school players who they might not be as flashy as the new school players, may not be able to pull off these big trick shots that you guys have been in and stuff, but we're still around, and we can still hand out some pretty nice quality content. So
definitely. I think we're going to wrap it up there, but again, I want to say a big thanks, Claire, for coming on this video, for jumping on Atrax, for just being.
Allowing me to be on here.
It's it's been a real pleasure.
It's a pleasure for us, mate, to have you on.
Absolutely, and I like I say to all the subscribers of Atrax, to all the subscribers of CIairvoyant D, keep pushing the community forward, and let's make a difference. That's, you know, really make an impression. And yeah, so we'll call it there. We have got a team charge coming out. We're looking at around a couple of weeks' time.
Hopefully a couple of weeks' time, maybe a little bit longer due to the edit. We're still shifting around some clips, making sure you're going to receive the best that we can give. It's our first team charge, so we want to try and do our best, obviously, for you guys. We'll have a couple more intro eps being put up just before that hits, but yeah, keep your eyes open for that, guys. You let us know what you think about that.
Yeah, so that's it.